Hello guys, today I gonna show you how to get started using cPanel. Uh, First of all, you have to log in as usual in your client account. Mhm. Log in, then you have to log in your account. Then under your services, you wanna click on services, or you can come directly here to this web hosting plan that you can see here. Then on this page, you're gonna find here in the left part of the window, you're gonna find different options like login to cPanel, login to webmail, change password. This password here is precisely the cPanel password. So if you need to change it, you can come here and then you can change it from this option right here. So here you can upgrade and downgrade the product. So, and also request a cancellation. But well, today we are going to talk about how to get started with cPanel, which is your basically is your web hosting panel from where you're going to administer everything basically in your hosting account. So you click in login to cPanel. It will log it will log you in directly into your cPanel account. So this is logging you in directly because we have single sign-on enabled in the server to make it easier for you. So once you are here, this is the panel from where you can manage everything in your hosting account. Here you have the files option. From here you can, for example, uh, here in the file manager, you can see all the folders that you have in your account. So here in public HTML is where your website lives basically. So right now there is nothing because I don't have any website published. That's why it's empty right now. But from here you can, for example, let's try to see we have any file or folder. Example, from here you can, clicking in the folder here, you can perform several actions. Like for example, you can copy, you can create, you can rename, you can delete files, you can upload any file that you need. So change the permissions in the files, among other options. You can copy as well. Uh, let's go back to cPanel. Here you can see the disk usage. Here you can see the everything detail basically. Here you can see the total you are using right now and what is your limit. This is going to change depending on the plan that you currently have. Some plans are unlimited. This one is limited to 5 gig, if I'm not mistaken. So let's go back. So here you have the option to create new FTP connections. Here you can create accounts. Or actually here you can see the current FTP connections to your server. There is no one. There's none right now. So here you have the backup option. This is very important because from here you can save a copy of your full website. Clicking here, for example, you can here select if you're backing only the home directory or um, I mean this is the full backup. Sorry, here you are selecting where you want to save your backup. You see here different options. You can send a copy to a remote server like FTP, and then you can also save it in your home directory, so locally in your folder in the server. Here you can see that we performed a backup back in September 5th. So you can download it from the home directory. In the case that you save your backup locally, you can come to this part and then down, do download it and save it in your computer or somewhere else. So go backup wizard. Here you can backup or restore using a previous backup. For example, um, here you can also do a full backup of your files. But for example, here in restore, you can restore um, your full website, or you can select here, for example, if you want to restore only the home directory or MySQL databases. Just follow the wizard. It's very straightforward. See, here you have the billing area. Basically, everything you see here is the same that you can see in your client area. Those options are also represented here. So, but basically, when you click in one of these options, it will send you back to the client area. Okay, here you can manage the databases. Here you have in the domains options, you can have, for example, the site publisher from where you can launch a website. Here you can add the add-on domains, which are basically uh, any other domain that you own. You can add it here. Here you can create the subdomains. Some editor right here. This is very important because right here is where you are going to create any record in your DNS file. If you want to create an A record or an MX record, this is the place where you have to come and do all the changes. Here you will see your domain, and then here in manage, you will see all the options to delete or create a new record, basically. Let's go back. Okay, here we have the email options. From here you can create email accounts, create the autoresponders if you want the server responding to the emails being receiving in a specific account. You can create it here. So here you can track the delivery of the emails. Here you have the forwarders in case you want to forward the emails for a specific address to some other address, email address, email routing, mailing list. As you can see, there are several options here. So here you can see the space that the email feature is using in your account. Calendars and contacts is also very useful. Okay, let's move to metrics. Here in metrics, these options here are very useful because here you can see the bandwidth that you're consuming, but you can also see, for example, using WebAlicer, you can see you can see the counts, or you can see the metrics is the proper word. You can see how your website is behaving. Basically, here you can see the count for the visits, for the hits that your site is getting. If you see here, for example, see August, this is only a test website, so you will not see too many counts here. But here you can see the total hits for August and so on. So it gives you the metrics per month, so you can have an idea of how your websites are performing. Let's go back. I think this option here is to count for the FTP connections. So that's for, okay, let me click here. Yep, I don't think there is any account created for FTP yet, so that's why we're not seeing anything right there. So let's check on visitors. Let's see this option here. It also gives you uh, another view of the visits that you're receiving in your website, right? It tells you the browser that the customer is using, which is the specific uh, website or URL that the customer visit. It gives you more details related to specific files in the server, the time, specific time. So this option is also very useful. Let's go back. Security, here you can manage. If you have a dedicated IP, you will probably have SSH access, maybe not. It depends on your specific service. So here you can uh, block specific IPs. If you think you're being attacked from a specific IP, you can come here and then add it. You can add an IP address or domain. So here it shows you how to add a specific IP or range. Here you can see the status of the SSL certificates, for example. If you come to this option, you can here you have different options like generate private key, create a certificate, sign in request. Here you can delete SSL certificates or generate or upload. Here you can install SSLs or manage, in this case, SSL sites. Let me show you something really quick, which is very useful. This option here, SSL TLS status. As you know, you get SSL certificates for every domain that you're hosting with us. So from here, you can um, run the auto SSL. If you see that, if you see, for example, let's say that you change it, let's say that you don't see that the SSL certificate is being installed properly. So you can come here and run the auto SSL feature, but also you can specify which domain you don't want to be assigned a certificate using auto SSL. It might be because of many reasons. It can be that you have your own certificate from another company and you don't want auto SSL to renew your certificate, for example, then you can come here and exclude that specific domain from auto SSL. Here you can also see more details about the certificate, for example, which is the entity that emitted the certificate. In this case is Let's Encrypt, which is the company that we're using. Here you can see the key size, the expiration. Be advised that Auto SSL will renew the certificate automatically, so you don't have to take any action on this. You can see that the Auto SSL is also covering some other websites, including your domain, like cPanel, webmail. All of them are being covered by Auto SSL. And as mentioned before, this is applied automatically. You don't have to take any action. So let's continue. Okay, here in the software uh, part, you can see different options like SciPath Website Builder. I'm planning to create a separate video talking only about SciPath because this is the website builder that we use in our company. I mean that we provide to our customers for they to create their websites. It's very easy to use, but I want to make a separate video for this one. Same with Softaculous. Softaculous is very easy. Basically, I want also I want to make another video also talking specifically about Softaculous, but just in the as an overview, if you click here in Softaculous, you will find here several uh, applications that you can install basically with one click. You see, install. So this this application, this software is very useful because it makes our life easier. So if you want, for example, to install a WordPress website in your hosting, you just have to come here, click on it, or click on install directly. Then from here, you can also click install now, and that's it. It will ask you for some information for the installation, and then after that, you will have a WordPress website running in just a few seconds. This one is very useful, and it has around 400 scripts that you can run from here. So the PHP any editor is also very useful. If you want to change the PHP version, for example. Also here, multi-PHP manager. From here you can let me see, set PHP version. Here you can specify a PHP version uh, in a per domain basis. So you can see here that we are using, for example, 5.6 in this domain specifically. But if I were using another one, I can select it, and then from here you can change the version to 7.1 or 7.2. Okay, so here you can configure your cron jobs. Here you have the virus scanner. From here you can scan your folders or your mail or the whole home directory. Mm, Let's continue. Password and security. Here you can change the password of your hosting account, of the cPanel account specifically. This password is different than your client area password. Okay, keep that in mind. So contact information. If you need to be contacted for some reason, uh, here you have to put the email where you want the server contact you for any notification, or you see here it gives you several options. For example, notify me when my contact email address changes, my account approaches is this code, when the SSL certificate expire. So you can configure this part here to get as much notifications as you want. Okay, let's continue. Here you have again the site path. Here it will show you a minute or a minute. Here it will show you like a preview, right, of the themes that it has. For example, here you can check. You don't have to go to. Okay, let's go back. It will give you just a brief preview of some of the themes. But if you want to go to the app itself, you have to click here in SitePath. Then you will be able to see a lot more themes, and not only the ones showing up here. Okay, then the last one, same with Ostaculus. Here they will give you a preview of some of the apps that you can install. It's like a shortcut, basically. But if you don't see the one that you're looking for here, you can go to the app itself and then look for any app that you might want to install. You can do a search here, for example, WHMCS. So let's go back. Okay, my friends, basically this is it. I hope this video um, is useful for your daily duties or your daily usage of the software. You can always leave a comment in the video if you have any doubt or something that I can help you with. Okay. Uh, Thank you for watching. I'll be doing another videos talking about SciPath and Subtaculus specifically. Uh, Thank you for watching and have a good night.